me just ask you real quick what your response is to Trump telling the Somalia president that you should go back to Africa? What's your response to what he said to him?
I think the president's delusional.
Why do you think he's saying that?
He should get some help. I think his obsession with me and Somalia really is frightening. And yeah, I hope he gets the help he needs.
As a proud Somali American and Minnesota's lawyer, I thought I would say my 2 cents of what's going on in the world right now. First things first, I'm actually so shocked that Trump is attacking us. I think Trump should be thanking us in multiple ways, and I'm going to explain. First things first, I think we are a good example of what the American dream can look like. Like Somali Americans, and it's making me sad and it's funny. Like I know Somali people are very funny. We're like the class clan who also happens to be valedictorian. Somalis in Minnesota are so successful. I take multiple trips a year to Minnesota and I leave so inspired. You have Somali-owned law firms, Somali-owned pharmacies, Somali-owned everything you can think of, and it's so inspiring to see that what my community could do in just 30 years. Literally, we came to this country not speaking English, not knowing anything. We're Black, Muslim, we're immigrant, and we're able to be that successful. It should be really applauded. Like, I need Trump to stand up and applaud for us because it's shocking. Literally, my friend just moved to Minnesota and she was telling me how when she gave birth, it was an all Somali staff. Her midwife was Somali. Her doctors were Somali. Her nurses were Somali. Like, that is so beautiful to see and it should be celebrated, okay? Second of all, Trump, you should be thanking my people for giving a random Midwestern state that much clout and money. Like, I don't think, other than Chicago, I think Minnesota is really popping when it comes to tourism because of Somali Americans like me, okay? So you should be thanking us because Minnesota would have been nothing if Somalis didn't move there. Like, if we're being honest, like, we have made that state pop and we have made it beautiful for the rest of the world. So you should thank us, and if you want, you can donate Minnesota to the great country of Somalia. Like, I think it's a nice trade-off. And last but not least, I'm so happy that people are discovering how funny, witty Somali people are. We're very confident. And although Trump said what he had to say, like, I want him to know, Yani, like, it didn't even, like, bother. Like, it didn't do anything to our confidence. We've heard everything you've said before. People always make fun of Somalia, da-da-da. But I still think I'm better than everyone. Like, God has made me Somali Muhammad. Like, I'm okay. I'm okay. On top of that, I'm Somali American, broski. Like, I'm winning on both sides. But yeah, it's just nice to see that everyone's realizing Somali people are very funny, very confident. And that's never gonna change. It has not changed since colonial days, baby boy. And it's not gonna change because somebody right now decided to make fun of us. We're actually winning the war, so. But yeah, that's all I have to say. And to the people of Minnesota, I love you. I'll forever support you. I'll forever take my birthright trip to Minnesota. Actually, I am going to be visiting soon. It's one of my favorite places in the world. I've been going there often since high school. It's so beautiful. I love it, and I'll forever love it. And I pray that God protects you, and may Allah make it easier for you guys. It's very scary, subhanAllah. But yeah, that's all I have to say, guys. Back to regular schedule programming. I'm going to make a video about protein shakes now.
Calling Somalia a trash country doesn't make it true. Every nation has challenges, including US. But Somalis are strong, united, and hopeful. But respect is a choice, and we choose dignity. We are proud, strong, and full of hope. Your words do not define us.
Somali Americans who grew up in this country like me know the challenges. But we have never seen something like this before. A president who is questioning our identity. But I just want to make it very clear. Somali Americans are part of this fabric, part of this community, and we're not going anywhere.
I want to say yes to dignity for all. Yes to loving our neighbors. Yes to safe communities that work for everybody. Yes. Because here's the thing. If they can do this to the Somali community, they can do this to anyone.
Americans, white, black, and brown, Americans of all faith traditions, and Americans of no faith traditions are here together and across Minnesota, and we are rejecting this hate and division.
Mr. Trump, you've said Somalia has no law, no government, and is the worst place on earth. But here's the truth. The United States is one of our biggest supporters. You've helped rebuild our country, funded our government, and paid the salaries of our troops. In the last 20 years alone, America has spent over $150 billion in Somalia, funding schools, agriculture, and jobs. Its absence is felt. And yes, we understand your comments may have been aimed at Representative Ilhan Omar. We get the politics. But let me be clear, Somalia is a deeply religious Muslim nation. And in many ways, Our values align more closely with your MAGA supporters than with liberal secularism. In fact, Islam and Christianity have more in common with each other than either has with Judaism, especially on core beliefs. As Muslims, we believe in Jesus, peace be upon him, and we believe in his return. That's a powerful bond between us and many Christians. And to your base, Tucker Carlson, if you're listening, ask me anything, even about the Epstein files. In Somalia, we don't have that. We don't tolerate pedophilia. We protect our children, full stop. So let's stop talking down to Somalia. Let's talk as partners. Because when Somalia rises, so does the return on America's investment.
Somalis are faking autism to steal money and sending money back home, even to some terrorist organizations. Why is this narrative being pushed on my For You page? What is this? Let's be honest real quick. Firstly, autism funding does not go to parents. You don't get a check for having a child diagnosed with autism. What? The money goes straight to schools, clinics, providers, not families. Yeah. So let's get rid of the idea that Somali parents are profiting from autism. Huh? Ridiculous. Appreciate that. Secondly, autism rates are higher in Somali community. That's real. Yeah, the research says it. It's because of what? Delayed diagnosis, environmental factors, and genetics, not fraud. Appreciate that. Because there's not a single peer-reviewed study that has ever claimed that Somalis are faking diagnosis. Appreciate that. I better not see this nonsense narrative still being pushed into my For You page. Appreciate that.